unceded and unsurrendered homeland of the Algonquin people, and we recognize their enduring presence on this land.
We commit to continuing looking, listening, and learning more about our colonial systems, the impacts of those systems on Indigenous people, and actions we could further take on our effort towards reconciliation and decolonization.
Good morning, Sir Will. I'm Laura, your first anchor for today.
And I'm Omar, your second anchor for today.
Today is Orange Shirt Day, a day for us to honor the survivors of the residential school system.
For those who don't know, the Canadian residential school system was a government-supported program that had the goal of forcefully integrating Indigenous children into Euro-Canadian culture by forcibly removing them from their communities and families and placing them in church-operated schools.
The residential school system ran from the late 19th century to the late 20th century, which created significant cultural, emotional, and physical harm to Indigenous people and their communities.
You might ask yourself, why do we wear orange shirts on Orange Shirt Day?
Let me tell you the story of Phyllis Webstad, a northern Secwepemc woman. In 1973, when she was only 6 years old, she was taken to St. Joseph Mission Residential School. Before leaving, her grandmother had taken her shopping for new clothes. Webstad picked a brand new orange shirt.
On her first day, school authorities stripped her of her clothes, including the orange shirt. During the year she stayed at that residential school, Webstad had minimal contact with her family and community at home. Webstad grew up not knowing her language, her culture, or even her history.
Orange Shirt Day serves to educate people about the history and legacy of residential schools in Canada, the systems where Indigenous children were forcibly removed from their communities, families, and homes.
Orange Shirt Day was established as a day of observance in 2013, only recently becoming a statutory holiday in 2021.
This statutory holiday was officially named the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation in light of the discovery of unmarked graves near residential school sites.
With all of this in mind, we need to remember that we are currently being hosted on Indigenous peoples' lands. It's important for us to ensure that we're doing everything in our power to support reconciliation and decolonization efforts, acknowledging the history and rights of Indigenous communities while actively working towards a more equitable future.
Now let's go on to our weather with Spencer.
Hey there, Sir. Well, I'm Spencer, and I'll be your weatherman for today. Today, we will be starting off with a cool 12 degrees, later moving up to a warmer 22 this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, we'll be starting with a nice cool 12 again, later moving up to a warmer 23 in the afternoon. As for the photo today, we have this photo from the Huntsman Marine trip. This image is of a beach at low tide where students collected crabs and other organisms to use on labs throughout the week. To any students back from the Marine trip, welcome back. That is all for me, now back to the desk.
Thank you so much for the lovely weather report, Spencer.
A reminder for grade 12 students, university info presentations will continue tomorrow for students who have a block C or D spare.
If you have a block C or D spare and want to participate, if you have a block C spare and you want to participate, head to the library tomorrow at 12:15. And if you have a block D spare and want to participate, head to the library at 1:15 tomorrow.
Any students who are interested in further discussing the topic of anti-hate presented at the grade 10 and grade 11 assemblies last Tuesday with Dr. Shirazi and Rabbi Blum are welcome to drop into room 211 across from the library. Madame Leduc and Mr. Hawes will be present to facilitate conversations and listen to student feedback.
Students who may have ideas of activities that we can host at Sir Will to promote anti-hatred within our diverse community should come and share their ideas in room 211 at lunch today.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Sir Will. We'd love to see what you Lancer have been up to. Please send in your photos, videos, or even videos to us. We can be reached at LaurierLive at googlegroups.com, on Instagram at Laurier.live, and you can even search us up on YouTube to watch our past shows at Laurier Live.
Bye.
Bye.